Doddridge County Schools and WVRC 104.7 FM proudly present Doddridge County High School Bulldog Basketball. We invite you to tune in and watch live streaming coverage of your Bulldog basketball team on WVRC Doddridge County Facebook and Doddridge County YouTube. Now we take you courtside with your Bulldog broadcast crew.
And a pleasant good evening to you and welcome inside of the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium for night one of the Kermit Vanscoy Invitational Holiday Tournament, where your Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs are hosting perennial LKC power, the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets. I'm Dr. Adam Cheeseman. I am joined tonight, as always, by Chelsea Holcomb. We have a very special guest with us tonight, the living legend himself, Coach Craig Keller. You heard in the intro there, the gymnasium is named after this man, and so we are honored to have him join us tonight. Coach, it's great to have you.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, and what we thought we'd do is maybe you go ahead and just give the listeners a little overview of the KVI tournament, how to get started, who's it about, so on and so forth.
Okay, so the main guy it's about is Kermit Vanscoy. And so Kermit Vanscoy coached at Doddridge a long time. He coached, head coach of boys basketball for a while. And he also coached later on. I got to meet him, and he coached girls basketball. So I came back to Doddridge in the 1981-82 school year. They could not get anybody to coach girls basketball.
Right.
They'd had 3 different coaches in 3 different years. And so, long story short, because you don't have all night, Kermit agreed to be the head coach of the girls, and I was the assistant.
Okay.
And so we did that, I think, for 2 years, and then we switched positions. I became the head coach, and he was the assistant. And all in all, in teaching and subbing and everything, he had over 40 years of stuff.
Okay.
Just did a little bit of everything. He did a really good job with the girls. He was pretty stern, and at that point in time, they needed it. And he really got the girls program. Well, it'd been pretty good before, but it kind of dropped off a little, and he got it revived. Yeah. So when he finally retired, and I'm sorry I can't remember the year, that next year I said, well, we're going to have the Kermit Vanscoy Invitational.
And it's been happening ever since then.
A good while.
Yeah. And so then you became the head coach, and you had just a little bit of a success, I would say, right? Well, 356 career wins, a couple state championships.
If you'd asked me the number of career wins, I couldn't have said it.
I can tell you.
But yeah. So if that's true, then the second part's true. And really, there's a lot of people involved in that. And the longer I coached in all sports, the more I realized the importance of supportive parents, supportive school administration, and great athletes. Yeah. If you don't have those 3, you're going to have trouble. And we're very thankful. I'm very thankful to have taught and coached in this school system.
Yeah, well, it's great to have you tonight, Coach, and looking forward to you calling the game with us. And let's turn our attention now to tonight's contest. The Lady Bulldogs come in with a record of 0-2. Started the season against the St. Mary's Lady Blue Devils. It was a tough game, Chelsea, back and forth. Ended up being a 6-point loss. Turned around the next Saturday and took on Petersburg, and again another 6-point loss. Played a little bit short-handed, but tonight's a chance for the first win of the year. What do the Lady Bulldogs have to do tonight to get that win?
Once again, I think it's about finding their offense. Still haven't established an offense, especially in the half-court set. So I think tonight, if they can establish their offense, find themselves offensively on that side of the ball, they are going to give themselves a good opportunity to be successful. And I know they're coming in 0-2, but very easily could be 2-0. Yeah. So let's not forget that. Defensive, we need to clean up a few things on the defensive side of the ball. I know Williamstown's going to come in tonight with a lot of pressure. Yeah. Full court, I'm assuming, as Williamstown normally does. It's usually full court pressure, man-to-man, in your face, wanting to create those turnovers. So hopefully, if we have Cheeseman back tonight, I do believe, so she'll be back off the bench. Hopefully we have a good, solid starting 5 that we're more comfortable with. because I do think our bench was prepared. However, you could tell we had some uncomfortableness, especially when they were bringing pressure on the ball.
Right.
So if we can get that situation under control tonight, I feel like we could be sitting in the driver's seat.
Yeah. You know, you mentioned that Williamstown likes to get up and get after you. They are a high-pressure team. They like to run the ball, or I'm back to football, aren't I? They like to push the ball down the court. And so it's going to be important that the Lady Bulldogs are able to get back in transition. And to your point, some of these offensive possessions, to be patient, right, and get the right look. If not, Williamstown can get out and go. Coach, let's bring you in here just real quick. One thing that we do notice between these two teams is while Williamstown's very, very scrappy, they don't have a lot of height. And so I think the rebounding tonight from the Lady Bulldogs, they do have the height advantage. I think that's crucial.
I agree. I did get to see both of the first games from home. You can't see near as much there, but sometimes we don't rebound on defense sometimes. We're out away from the basket. So I think we need to, play defense as you're supposed to. That ball goes up for a shot, we better go fetch it.
Definitely got to find a body, too.
Yeah.
We've struggled with when the ball goes up, we don't find a body and get a good defensive box out. So if we box out, we can win that rebound battle on defense tonight.
Yeah, and as often with basketball, maybe specifically girls basketball, rebounding and limiting turnovers is a huge part. And so I think that tonight, if the Lady Bulldogs can minimize those turnovers and take care of the ball, it's certainly going to put them in a good position to be around here at the end. The final thing, as we look at these keys of the game that we should talk about is to really, whichever team can go on a little bit of a spurt, gain such an advantage. And for the Lady Bulldogs, minimizing Williamstown's ability to go on a 8-0 run, 10-0 run. They got some shooters. They got some really good shooters. I think that's going to be important.
Absolutely, and that is scary when you're bringing full court pressure and you're not only scoring layups, but you're pulling up and you're hitting those jump shots in that transition offense. That's scary, and that's a place where you got to kind of stop the bleeding, so to say. You don't want to let them go on a 10-0 run, and then girls basketball is very emotional. I can say that as a female, okay? It's very emotional, and it matters. So hopefully both teams are going to want to try to score in transition. So it's going to be the game plan, whoever can really attack that game plan more successfully here. And I think the tempo is going to be set in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. We're about 6:30, 6 minutes and 30 seconds away from tip-off. We're going to take a quick break, a commercial break. We'll be right back with the starting lineup here on WVRC Doddridge County.
Under the West Virginia sky, where the hills roll high, there's a school that stands with heart, where the Bulldogs never die. Books in hand and heads held up, we're ready to explore. Doddridge County's where we grow, our stories start to soar. Pride runs deep in every vein, a fire that won't fade. We're learning, leading one and all, our dreams are not afraid. Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, proud and strong with Bulldog devotion. Learning, leading, chasing dreams, Doddridge pride in everything. United we shine, together we rise. Doddridge County Schools where futures fly. From the classroom to the field, we stand side by side. Teachers guide us, friends support. We're ready to take stride. Bulldog green and gold so bright, a symbol we uphold. Every challenge we embrace, our courage won't be sold. Pride runs deep in every vein, a fire that won't fade. We're learning, leading one and all, our dreams are not afraid. Oh! Go Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, proud and strong with Bulldog devotion. Learning, leading, chasing Doddridge County will stand tall through every passing year. Go Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, proud and strong with Bulldog devotion, learning, leading, chasing dreams, Doddridge pride in everything, united we shine, together we rise, Doddridge County Schools where futures fly. Go Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, where futures fly.
And we welcome you back inside of the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium, where tonight we are at round 1 of the KVI Invitational. Here in about 3 minutes, we will tip off the second game of the evening, featuring your Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs and the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets. Game 1 witnessed the Lincoln Lady Cougars come in and defeat the Braxton County Lady Eagles by the score of 94-34, I believe it was. So it's a pretty lopsided affair there. So Lincoln has moved on to the championship game, and Braxton County will play in the consolation. Looking now to tonight's starting lineup, the Lady Bulldogs are going to run out senior Peyton Trent, who's had 2 really good games so far to start off her senior campaign. She's number 11. Fellow senior Brooke Burnside also will get the start tonight. Number 15, she'll be one of the post players, followed by number 14, Allie Cheeseman. She'll make her way back into the lineup this evening after sitting out against Petersburg. She's a junior, number 14. And then a couple sophomores continue to get the starting nod. Number 21, Brooke DeHaven, and number 5, Cameron Satterfield. So, looking forward, Chelsea, to seeing these 5, back together tonight and seeing what they'll be able to do.
Yeah, and they've had all week to prepare, so I'm sure Coach has had them in the film room, breaking stuff down, getting their head right, and preparing them to attack tonight the way that she sees fit and they need to see fit to get the win.
Speaking of coach, head coach Lisa Cheeseman comes into tonight's game with a record of 98-53. She is in her 7th season. She is assisted by John Dre Nicholson and David Bear Burnside. Looking at Williamstown now, we'd be remiss not to mention a couple of these Williamstown girls who have had great careers already, for Williamstown. One of them would be point guard number 3, Quinn Budge. Quinn is an all-conference guard returning. She can shoot the lights out, and if you don't guard her, she'll shoot it from the white line and make it. She's a very good ball handler, very scrappy, very quick. It's going to be important that Lady Bulldogs can find a way to defend her. Would also mention number 30, Arissa Burke. She would be their key post player who fights for position, great rebounder. Anna Cosner, Gracie Montgomery, Michaela Bandy, other names that we'll be calling often tonight. So no doubt it's going to be a really good early season test here for the Lady Bulldogs, which if you look, Coach, at the schedule, St. Mary's, perennial state tournament team. Petersburg, a very proven program, state tournament team. Williamstown the same way. So we've really started with a pretty difficult schedule here.
Yeah, that wasn't no break-in period like on a new car or anything. Yeah, they're just going right to it. That's been very difficult.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Basketball, let's hear it.
The starting lineups are getting ready to be announced. The national anthem has already been played. And so while PA announcer Randy Stemple announces the starting lineups, we are going to take a quick break, but we're going to keep it here so you can hear and see the sights and sounds of the gymnasium.
Number 5'3", senior guard, Anna Cosner. Wearing number 14, 5'7", freshman guard, Maggie Fry. Team 5-3 senior 4, Good Burnside. And wearing number 21, Alex Hospital, Brooke DeHaven, and the rest of the Lady Dogs. Head coach Lisa Cheeseman, assisted by Jean-Ryan Nicholson and Mayor Burnside.
Okay, the starting lineups have been announced, and we are just about ready to tip this one off. Again, this is the first night of the KVI tournament. We will go ahead and tell you that tomorrow's games have been postponed, and they will be rescheduled. Depending upon the winner of this game will determine the matchups for tomorrow, but with an incoming snowstorm, the games for tomorrow have been canceled, and we will make sure to get those makeup dates out as soon as they are scheduled. Brooke DeHaven and Arissa Burt now will gather together for the jump ball, and we are off and running. The Lady Bulldogs with possession. DeHaven controls the ball on the right corner. Early on, it looks like Williamstown come out in a man defense. It's a jump ball, and Williamstown will take it. You guys see anything early here?
Just a little bit of a rush set right there in the half court for the first possession of the game.
Bulldogs will come out in a 1-2-2. Bunch's shot is up and rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound, Allie Cheeseman up to Cameron Satterfield. And Cameron's going to pull it back out here and set something up. Cheeseman shots up and good. 2-0 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Good ball movement there by the Yellowjackets. Shot goes up, rebound goes to Cheeseman, and she will clear it out. And that's the danger right there, guys, is, pick your dribble up. Yeah. Pick a dribble up.
Especially against a team like Williamstown, they'll be all over that.
Yeah. Pressure is the name of the game for the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets. So Williamstown now will return, bring the ball back down, and look to set up another offensive possession here. Kick back out to Bunch. She's going to shoot it again, this time off the mark. But Arissa Burt right there. Good hands there by 14, Allie Cheeseman. Knocks the ball out of bounds, and the Yellowjackets will have to reset.
And Williamstown's doing a good job of not putting the ball on the floor in that zone. And that's what you want to do. That's how you beat it. You get it to that middle, good quick ball movement, less dribbling, the better. Yeah. And we're one rotation behind because of that, which is exactly what they want to do to be successful in the offensive set against that.
They've had a couple open looks already. It's going to be a traveling violation on the Lady Yellowjackets. And it looks like Williamstown now is going to pick up the pressure. Inbounds goes to Cameron Satterfield, and she will break the press. Trent now takes it in. Stop, shot blocked by Quinn Bunch, and rebounded by Arissa Burt. Number 21, Brooke DeHaven, will be whistled for her first foul. Team foul number 1 on the Lady Bulldogs. Good hands there by Cameron Satterfield. And Peyton Trent comes away with the steal. Given to Cheeseman. Cheeseman's jumper's up, off the mark. Rebound goes to Burt. I think that's the third rebound for Arissa Burt, I believe.
Yeah, we have to do a better job finding a body with that defensive rebounds. We have to start boxing out.
Bunch's shot is up and in. Lady Yellowjackets take a 3-2 lead now. Sooner or later, Quinn Bunch will make you pay.
She missed a couple, but it's not going to last.
No. That'll be a foul now on number 30, Arissa Burt. She fouls Brooke Burnside. Williamstown's first team foul. 1-1 in team fouls now.
We're going to go with a box set off of the sidelines out of bounds. Let's see what Coach's got drawn up.
Cheeseman's going to drive it in, and she will draw the foul. That foul was on number 5, Anna Cosner, and that'll send number 14, Allie Cheeseman, to the line to shoot 2. Her first shot is up and in. Game is now tied at 3 apiece with 4:43 to go here in the first quarter. Second shot is good as well. Williamstown's going to look to push the pressure. Montgomery now is going to send a 3 up from the corner, and she nailed it.
That's not good. No. Not for us.
Not at all.
But for a second one to be able to hit the 3.
Right. Grayson Montgomery comes off the bench, but she did start some for him last year. And she can shoot it. So there's a turnover forced by the Lady Yellowjackets. They will regain possession. Williamstown does have some depth on their bench. Cosner's shot for 3 is up, off the mark. Rebound goes to Cheeseman. She's going to try to push. Throws it ahead to Trent.
Nice pass.
Trent
Finish that,
takes it,
Peyton.
lays it
There
up.
we go.
Good pass.
All right.
Good pass.
6-6 with 4 minutes to go here, halfway to go through the first quarter, and that foul will be on Brooke DeHaven. And Arissa Burt now will go to the line to shoot 2, and I believe that is Brooke's second foul. 2 team fouls.
That's definitely unfortunate. She's picking up that second one this early on. We definitely have to deny that middle in that zone. If not, they're going to keep hitting it all night. And then if they get hot from the three-point line like they did from the corner there, that may be a dagger they keep stabbing us with.
Isabella Holtz checks into the game now. And Arissa Burt makes her second free throw, 8-6 now. Williamstown. Trent with the ball. She's going to look to push. She's going to lay it up and off the glass and in. It's good.
Nice shot.
Good shot there by Peyton Trent. Back and forth contest here in the first quarter. Good ball movement by the Yellowjackets. Cosner shots up, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Bulldogs. Montgomery to inbound the ball. She'll give it to Burt, and then she'll head back to the corner, and she's going to line up another 3, and she nails it. Good shot by Gracie Montgomery. Gives the Yellowjackets an 11-8 advantage here. So far, the Lady Bulldogs have been able to break the pressure pretty well to this point. Cheeseman with the ball. They're going to call an offensive foul there. She extended her arm. She's not going to agree with it, but she's wrong.
You've probably seen that look before, haven't you, Super?
Yeah, that is foul number 1 on Allie Cheeseman. Montgomery's going to line another 3 up, and she's going to get it to go. Going to have to get a hand in her face. It is 14-8 now. It's been the three-point game so far for the Lady Yellowjackets. It's Going to be important the Bulldogs can get down here and score. Cheeseman shot up, rolls around and out. Rebounded by Burke, given to Montgomery, and here comes the Yellowjackets. Bunch throws ahead, lays it up and in. That's number 14, Maggie Fry. And it's 16-8 with 2:26 to go here in the first quarter. And this is what we talked about in the pregame. We have to avoid these spurts like Williamstown's able to do.
That's right, and especially in that zone. So I would assume here Coach is either going to tweak that zone and adjust getting to the corner, or we're going to go into some man pressure maybe and keep a hand in the shooter's face, because we cannot keep getting these daggers and then not converting.
Yeah.
We're only going to be able to, hang with them as far as match them spade for so long.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're going to punish us when we don't cover. And I think if you look at this game, that their shot selection is what they want. And ours was decent, but it's not as good as theirs.
Right.
I mean, we got some good looks off the break and stuff, but what Chelsea said earlier, I mean, okay, we get a good break, we make it, that's good. If we don't have a break, we got to set something up.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's kind of what they've struggled with the past two games, is that, like, the half-court offense, and tonight with the pressure, when we do have to set it up, screening. I don't see us screening with the purpose, and we also aren't cutting with the purpose off the screen. So there's no sense in setting that screen if we're not going to use it.
We do thank you for joining us tonight on WVRC Doddridge County. See a question there in the chat of the live stream of the boys game. The boys game is actually being live streamed by Video Productions. Video Productions has that live stream. I believe they're on YouTube if you want to go check the boys game out against Scott High School. Back to action here, and we're going to have an illegal screen, but I don't know about that one.
Well, I thought it was on Peyton for a second, but no. It was
on Burnside,
It looked to me like maybe there was a trip there, but nonetheless, the Yellowjackets will gain control of the ball and look to add to this first quarter lead. Cosner with the ball. She's going to drive in, looks inside, blocked by Allie Cheeseman, but rebounded by Maggie Fry. But we do have a travel now on number 5, Anna Cosner. So the Lady Bulldogs will gain possession.
It's important we convert here.
Cheeseman's going to throw it in. Controlled by Quinn Bunch, and Coach Danny Bunch will take his first time out. And while they take a break, we will too. We'll be right back on the VRC Doddridge County.
In Doddridge County Schools, our mission is in motion. Every classroom, every hallway, every heart is united to make a difference. We're empowering learners, building leaders, and inspiring Bulldog pride that lasts a lifetime. Together, we're not just moving forward, we're moving with purpose. Doddridge County Schools mission in motion, united to make a difference.
Welcome back inside the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium, where the Williamstown Lady Jackets have a 16-8 lead here with 1:53 to go in the first quarter. Do want to give a shout out to Mr. Lynn Frederick. We appreciate him running the camera for us tonight. It has certainly been a team effort, each one of our live stream events, and we could not do it without each and every team member. So we appreciate all of you who have been helping with WVRC. Williamstown, again, good ball movement. Bunch is going to take a deep three off the mark. Rebound Peyton Trent. She's going to look to run. Throws ahead to Isabella Holmes. Isabella shots up and off the mark, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Good look there by Peyton Trent.
Yeah, our break's halfway decent. I mean, we're getting some shots that way. It's just when we don't get that break, we're having our trouble. So I think if we don't have a good break, if we run some offense, make them work a little bit more on defense.
Yep.
Take some of their energy away when they come to offense. So turn tables on them.
First shot's up and good, and the second one is as well. Good job there by senior Isabella Holmes. Back come the Lady Yellowjackets. Bunch calls for a screen. She's going to look to drive.
There you go.
It's going to be stolen by Brooke Burnside, and here come the Lady Bulldogs. Pass ahead to Allie Cheeseman. She's going to look to drive in. They're going to get her again for offense. Extending her elbow.
And I also think that they're getting her a little bit because she's lowering her body, like lowering her shoulder a little bit. I don't know if it's as much as the extension on that one, but
I agree with that.
she's lowering the shoulder just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit that time, and
she's already a marked woman.
they're watching. Yep. I mean, unfortunately, that's how it goes. She's got blood on her hands, so.
Second foul now for Allie Cheeseman. If you're Cheeseman and DeHaven, you're going to have to be smart here. Number 32 enters the game. That is Chloe Mulligan. And she scores a quick two, 18-10 now. The Lady Yellowjackets. Entirely too much dribbling and not enough passing from Lady Bulldogs right now.
Yeah, we just are so confused about what we need to be doing in that half-court set. We can't figure it out.
Traveling on number 10, Gracie Montgomery. Cameron Satterfield now will check in. She will give Allie Cheeseman a break.
It's a crucial time here. We get a couple scores and hold them, but we're back in it. If it goes the other way, it really makes it harder to be patient on offense.
Yep.
And them pressing us like this is a great opportunity for us. I'd be sitting back in the half court because we cannot get that half court offense established. I wouldn't bring any pressure and save my
I'm with
legs.
you on that, yes.
Casey Underwood also checks in. Good take there by Brooke DeHaven. Rebound Isabella Holtz. Oh, just off the mark, and back comes Quinn Bunch. She's going to take it with the left hand, scooped up, off the mark. Rebound Holtz, who is going to, ball goes out of bounds, but that is the end of the first quarter.
Clock saved us there.
At the end of
Clock
one.
definitely saved us there. I'll tell you what, on that last break, we did a good job getting it down there to Holtz, and we couldn't, or I'm sorry, DeHaven, but DeHaven couldn't finish. But what I saw, we had three guards out watching as the shot went up. Little Underwood was down there. She was at least closer to the basket, but we got three guards watching from almost outside the three-point line. We have got to adjust because we are going to need second chance shots to win this ball game.
Yeah. Well, we took a quick break here. Williamstown 18, Doddridge County 10. We'll be right back on the WVRC, Doddridge County.
This fall, Doddridge County Schools celebrates a season of thanks and a season of Bulldog success. Across every building, our mission in motion shines bright. At the Early Learning Academy, more kindergarten students are reading now than at this time in previous years. A powerful sign that early success starts right here in Bulldog country. At the elementary and middle schools, creativity and curiosity came to life through the Great Pumpkin Visit and the first annual John Post Pumpkin Drop, turning learning into excitement. The high school.
And we're back for the start of the second quarter here at the first night of the KVI Invitational, game number 2, featuring the Lady Bulldogs and the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets. Lady Bulldogs will control the possession here to start the second quarter, and let's see if they can settle in and get something going here on offense. Satterfield with the ball, but she's going to end up losing control. Bunch has it, and wide open. Michaela Bandy lays it up and in. There's that transition that Williamstown wants to do. 20-10 now, early on here in the second quarter.
They're trying to run something.
They are. Burnside with the ball in the corner, but going to turn it over again. Here they go. Maggie Fry loses possession, picked up by Satterfield. And they're going to call an offensive foul. So at this point, that's the third or the fourth one they've called. Williamstown might be anticipating that a little bit, doing a good job of.
And I think think some of it is out of frustration.
Yeah.
Frustration because we cannot establish something on the other end of the floor. So I'd be telling my kids to fall over too.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's just smart.
That was the worst foul there.
It was. Burt with the ball inside, lays it up and in, and here we go. If you're not careful, the Lady Yellowjackets can bury you quick. So it's going to be important with the Lady Bulldogs. Get something going here. Another turnover.
And I know Mom's riding her right now for that pass, but I didn't think it was too bad. I think that we definitely could have had that possession under control there. So I'm not disappointed in that look.
Cosner now with the ball. We're going to work it around again. Just want to speak to Williamstown's ability to see the open person. Looks like the pressure's picking up. That's going to be the third foul on Brooke DeHaven. Second team foul of the second quarter. 22-10, and Isabella Holtz will check back in. Third. Yeah, that's number 3 for sophomore Brooke DeHaven. And there's an unforced turnover for Williamstown. So
all right,
it does work both ways.
And they're going to bring pressure here, so let's find a good break, Coach.
Yeah.
Let's find a good break.
Yeah.
Quick layup.
We just discovered they're human too.
They
right?
are, yes. Ball is inbounded. And Allie Cheeseman will lead the offense here. Good screen set. The pass probably wasn't there. It's like we're trying to set something up, but we're just not. We're just maybe a second slow here. Shot from the corner by Maggie Fry, and she nails it. Good, long 2-point shot there. And here come the Lady Bulldogs. Trent gives to Burnside. Burnside shot is blocked by Alyssa Burt. Quinn Bunch loses control. Stolen by Satterfield. She's going to look to push it. Need to watch out from behind, but she's going to throw it up and off the mark. And the pace is certainly picking up here, guys. Alyssa Burt's shot was off the mark, but the rebound goes back to her. She gets fouled by Isabella Holtz, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And unfortunately, in high school girls basketball, it's easy for the game to get sped up quickly, especially when emotions play into it.
Yeah.
You get a little antsy, you get a little worried, you get a little pressured, and just it starts rolling way too quick.
25-10.
So we're looking a little emotional now, is what you're saying, right, Chelsea? Maybe.
Possibly. Don't put words into my mouth.
Well, I'm sorry. But I've seen that look for many years.
This is a lot of fun for me because I've got 2 former head girls basketball coaches here, high school basketball coaches here. So it's fun for me just to say what's out and let you guys talk. Right?
That's good. That's all right.
26-10 here, and the Lady Bulldogs will turn it over once again. Way too many. Basically, every key to the game that we brought up in the pregame isn't really going our way right now.
No.
26-10, approaching 5 minutes to go here until half. Ball was tipped by Cheeseman, controlled by Montgomery, and that's going to be a foul on Cameron Satterfield. That is team foul number 4. One thing about the Lady Yellowjackets, boy, they pressure, but they have got, to my knowledge, 0 fouls. I don't know if they had any in the first quarter.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think at this point.
Did someone shoot a free throw once?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, you're right. Allie shot 2 free throws there early on. You're right. So I think they had 1 foul. Montgomery now will control the ball out front. Give to Bandy. Her shot's up, off the mark, but there's Burt with another rebound. And Williamstown will turn it over. 26-10, 4:30 to go.
Remember, it was 18-10, and we had a chance maybe, and then that's slipping away a little bit.
Ball's controlled by Isabella Holtz. She'll give it to Allie Cheeseman and clear out. The Lady Bulldogs need to find the basket. It'll be a blocking foul.
Hold my breath there.
Me too.
That ball will be on number 5, Anna Cosner. Peyton Trent will check in. And that will be, did not think that was a shooting foul. So it'll be taken underneath the basket. And we've got 6 girls on the court. Take a deep breath here.
I don't know how Coach is feeling down there, but I'm feeling some of the stress up here.
Take a deep breath here. Pass goes in. Cheeseman's guarded by Bunch. Screen set by Brooke Burnside. Shot for 3 is up, off the mark.
And we still have Lady Bulldogs watching the shot, which is unfortunate.
Shot is up off the mark, but controlled by Williamstown. Number 13, Aaliyah Phelps, gets into the scoring column now. For 2 more points for the Yellowjackets. It looks like it's a motion offense here. They're trying to work through. Pass inside to Cheeseman. She's going to go up, and it's going to fall.
Nice job.
Yeah, that was a great look by Peyton. Good finish by Allie.
Great job there by Peyton Trent and Allie Cheeseman to break the, I think that's the first points of the second quarter for the Lady Bulldogs. Shot is up, off the mark, rebounded by Holtz. Let's see if the Lady Bulldogs can string a couple possessions together. Cheeseman shots up and good. 28-14 now. 2:50 to go until halftime. Yellowjackets are going to slow it down here just a little bit. Or maybe a lot of it. Good shot there from the corner. Got to get out and get a hand in the face. That is Aaliyah Phelps. That's her second bucket since checking in here in the second quarter. Good screen there by Brooke Burnside. Cheeseman's going to take it in, dump it down to Holtz. Holtz shots up, and she is fouled. She will go to the line to shoot 2. I believe that was on number 10, Gracie Montgomery. Second team foul for the Lady Yellowjackets. First shot is up and rolls around and good. Satterfield and Marley Sias will check in now, giving Burnside and Cheeseman a break.
I did notice that they're really making Allie and Peyton work hard.
Yeah.
They don't give them anything easy. That can wear you out after a while.
Good job. Isabella Holmes comes in and makes 2 more free throws. Shots up, rebounded by Burt. Ball's lost. Satterfield steals it, and she's just going to slow it down here and set something up. Trent now's going to drive it in. Good take up, just a little off the mark. Rebound by Maggie Fry, but her foot was on the line. So possession will stay with Lady Bulldogs. Passes in to Casey Underwood. Trent kicks to Satterfield. And another offensive foul. I think that is the 5th offensive foul of the first half here. And Miss Cameron's going to pick up another one here, and that will send the Yellowjackets to the line. They have entered into the bonus.
How many is that on Cameron?
If I'm not mistaken, it's 3. So number 14, Maggie Fry, goes to the line. Her first shot's up, and it is good. Maggie Fry is just a freshman. She's out there. She's a really good ball player.
Yep.
She's got good size for a freshman, too.
Yeah, very controlled. Second shot's off the mark, but rebound by Gracie Montgomery. Shot was off the mark. Bella Holtz gets it. Tried to throw it off over there to gain a possession back, but just couldn't quite. There's the corner. Yep, good job that time. Burt, good, strong move. 2 points for Arissa Burt, who, if I'm not mistaken, I believe she's looking to play at Salem University next year. Peyton Trent off the mark, rebound, puts it back up and in, 33-18.
She did a good job staying with it.
She did, she sure did. Good hustle here by the Lady Bulldogs. About 46 seconds to go here. They can get a defensive stop, get a bucket, settle down there at halftime. Anything can happen in the second half.
A lot of game left to play.
For sure. Bunch is open, and she's off the mark. Rebound goes to Trent. Trent tries to throw it off a Fry, but no luck there. Loose ball, and it will be the infamous jump ball. And possession will stay with the Lady Yellowjackets.
Unfortunately, we're just kind of dodging bullets here the last 20 seconds or so.
Pass goes to Montgomery in the corner. Her shot is up off the mark. Rebound by Fry. Fry's going to get fouled by Holtz. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. So we talked a little bit about the rebounding edge needed to go to the Lady Bulldogs, and right now I do not believe that's happening.
No. Well, even when we do have a body down there, we're not getting good position.
First shot is up and off the mark. Second shot is again off the mark, but rebound by Gracie Montgomery. Inside to Burt. Burt's going to kick it back out, kick the bunch. Bunch going to pump fake and drive. 8 seconds to go. Montgomery takes the ball, and they're going to get a foul called here. And that's going to be, I think, on Allie Cheeseman. That's going to be her 3rd. And Burt will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot's up and off the mark. Brooke Burnside will check in here. (33-18), 4.3 seconds to go here until halftime. And it can't come soon enough from Lady Bulldogs. Second shot is up and good. 34-18, Trent's going to inbound it. She's just going to throw it off of Quinn Bunch.
I saw that.
1.2 seconds here. Passes into size. She's going to throw it down. That is how the first half will end. The Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets 34, the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs 18. We will step away for a quick break. We'll be back with the first half stats and analysis.
Doddridge County, you make the difference. Every cheer from the stands, every volunteer hour, every business partner, and every proud Bulldog family keeps our mission in motion. Because of you, our students are learning, leading, and thriving in the classroom, on the field, and in our community. From all of us at Doddridge County Schools, thank you for believing in our mission and standing united to make a difference every single day. Doddridge County Schools. Together, we are united to make a difference. Hey Bulldog Nation, it's time to renew your extracurricular passes. Thanks to community support of the levy, every staff member, student, and taxpayer receives free admission to all regular season home athletic events. Whether it's under the Friday night lights, on the basketball court, or at a spring softball game, your pass connects you to the heart of our schools. Renewals are easy. Stop by any home football game or visit the central office during business hours. Don't miss out on the fun. If you need a replacement or are applying for the first time, simply complete the short form. More details are available on our website or give us a call. Together, we're putting our mission in motion because in Doddridge County, excitement is everywhere. We are united to make a difference for every student, every day. Let's go Bulldogs!
And welcome back inside of the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium. It's halftime here at the first round of the Kermit Vanscoy Invitational. Score is the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets 34, Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs 18. I want to start now with some first half stats. Ms. Holcomb, if you could give us those, and then we're going to talk just a little bit.
Before I get into this, I just want to put it out there. This is very unofficial, all right? So no one come and throw bricks at my truck windows or anything for messing up your kids' points or fouls, all right? This is just a
unofficial
quick, unofficial, official, okay? So we got fouls, first of all. Let's take a look. Isabella Holt has 2. Cameron Satterfield has 4, unfortunately. Allie Cheeseman's got 3, and Brooke DeHaven has 3. Brooke Burnside also has 1. Points-wise, Isabella is sitting with 4. Cheeseman has 8. Peyton Trent with 6. So that's our DC Dog stats. And if we kind of flip the script over to Williamstown, they are all over the place here. Team fouls, they really only had 4 the whole half. The whole entire half they had 4. I don't want to get into their points. I can't really read the handwriting very well.
Okay. Yeah,
but Montgomery has 9 as far as I can tell. Phelps with 4. Fry with 5. Burt 9, and Mulligan 2 as far as I can see. Also possibly number 2 with 2 points. I have her name cut off, so shout out to number 2. I apologize, but you do have 2 for the half.
Okay, yeah, so looking at the first half stats there, one thing that jumps out, Lady Bulldogs have only 3 players in the scoring column. So it goes back to the offensive sets, the ability to work the ball around, and Williamstown's putting some good pressure, but we've got to establish an offensive presence.
And every game I've come into pregame talking about that. What is our offense in the half-court set? I'm not sure. The players are not sure. And I think it's because they're unsure of themselves. And a couple things that I'm seeing is when we have pressure in the half-court set, I know I keep saying screen with purpose every night, but like some of the things I'm seeing is we're screening a spot and not a body. So in an offensive set, especially in a motion, maybe, yeah, you're supposed to screen down. You're supposed to down screen, but you just can't down screen on the hash. You got to down screen to wherever the defensive
going anywhere.
is the defensive player is. And that seems funny to us, but realistically, especially in girls basketball, sometimes we get stuck depending on our basketball IQ, Coach. So I know you know what I'm talking about there, that basketball IQ. Sometimes, depending on how high that basketball IQ is, we have trouble realizing that we're screening a body and not a place. And also, coming off of that screen, setting up that screen. As a player, we have to learn from film and just watching and learning while we're on offense, while other people have the ball. Are they switching these screens? If they're switching these screens, then can we get a mismatch? Can we get a high-low? Can we get maybe Brooke on a guard? But they're fighting through a lot of them, and the setup's kind of off. So I think there's a lot of just things we really need to sharpen up on when it comes to screening and that motion offense, if that's our offense, because I'm not sure.
Yeah, and to your point, there has been a few sets where they did get the mismatch. I think of where Peyton looked down inside to Allie posted up. I mean, that was they switched and they read that, and so certainly capable of doing it. And the good thing is this is game number 3, right? And all of these games end up really being exhibition games until you get to the regional tournament. They all obviously count, but you just got to get better and better. So here we go. Starting off the third quarter, it looks like Casey Underwood will join the first 5 here, as Miss Satterfield does have those 4 fouls. And let's see what kind of adjustments we have here at the half. Cheeseman's going to drive in. They swarm her, and they're going to call foul.
And I think we kind of had this discussion.
Timeout. Oh, okay.
Timeout.
So
okay, we
got
kind of had
timeout.
this discussion at halftime while we were off air about the offense, and like driving to the basket is not an offense, okay?
Right.
We have to do that sometimes because it's crunch time and we're not sure what to do and nothing is working and nobody's moving. But that's really not going to end up being successful in close games, and especially in games where we have to come back in the second half like we have going tonight.
Yep. And you know, everything we do offensively should have a purpose. You know, we just don't drive, then we get stuck. You know,
now you're picking up what I'm putting down. Screen with purpose.
DeHaven is working hard on the inside. Pass inside to her. And she's going to kick it back out to Trent. Trent's going to...
It was a good take. That was a good over.
Yeah, it's a good job by Peyton that time.
34-20 now. And let's see defensively how the Lady Bulldogs adjust here. Here we go. Off and running. Peyton Trent with the steal. And lays up and in. 34-22. And Williamstown gets a quick transition. And now they'll pick them up full court press. That foul will be called on number 3, Quinn Bunch.
Now, what I did like on that last offensive possession, we had DeHaven posted up, and I know she wasn't sure, but I liked that nobody from Williamstown dropped backside. Brooke Burnside was wide open down there, so we got to know where we're at. Know where we're at in that post. That's a good look, a good option off of that.
Trent's going to drive in and shoot it off the backboard.
Nobody found a body.
Rebound by Burt. Bunch will push the tempo. She's going to kick to the corner. Cheeseman gets a hand, deflects that away, but the Yellowjackets will keep possession of the basketball. Cosner now kicks it back out front. Williamstown being very patient here. Good look. Ball is off the mark though. Rebound goes to Trent. She'll get a screen from DeHaven. Need to reset the offense here. Cheeseman will drive in, lays it up, off the mark. And that's a foul on number 21, Brooke DeHaven. I believe that is number 4 on Brooke. Isabella Holtz will check in now.
And I think it's unfortunate that she's picking up that 4th foul early no matter what. But when she's in there, that gives us a good look and a good person to run an offensive set through with some post presence. Like a true big that we can cut off of. We can get the ball into the post and look backside and opposite.
Yellowjackets scored 2 more points there. That was number 2, Michaela Bandy. 38-22 now. And Cheeseman's going to drive it in. She'll get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul was on number 5, Anna Cosner. First shot is up and off the mark. Gracie Montgomery now will check back in for the Yellowjackets. And the second shot's up and in. 38-23 now, 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Burt now with the ball inside, loses control. Throws it, finds Montgomery. Montgomery gives a pump fake, but she loses possession. Here comes Peyton Trent. She's going to look to push it and lays it up off the mark. Brooke Burnside with the attempted rebound. number 14.
It's a good play by Allie there. She went straight up.
And not to draw that foul. Yeah. Burnside now possession in the corner is going to give to Cheeseman. She's going to pop out and shoot a 3 off the mark. Rebound goes to number 14. That is Maggie Fry. And back come the Yellowjackets. Pass inside to Burt. Burt's scoop shot is up and in. She's a really good post play.
She is. No, we're not putting very much up against her. No offense to her. She is good, but I'd like to see somebody get down there and just bang with her down there in the post, body her up, make her work for it a little bit, because Williamstown's not tiring out at all, because we're not making them work very hard.
Foul's on number 10, Gracie Montgomery. That foul was on the floor. Team foul number 3. You know, even still, not a lot of movement in the offensive set here.
Defensively, I want to brag on Casey Underwood a little bit. She doesn't have very much experience, but she's, obviously playing a little more now than usual because Cameron's got foul trouble, and she's doing a good job.
She is. She's a very good point. Cheeseman now will drive in. That ball's going to be off the mark. Rebound goes to Burt. And here comes Michaela Bandy, lays it up off the mark. Trent gets the rebound, and they're going to run here. She's going to kick it to Cheeseman. She's going to shoot and hit a 3.
All right, we needed that.
3-point shot.
Fresh air there.
Allie Cheeseman cuts the lead to 14, but right back come the Lady Yellowjackets with Michaela Bandy. She will go to the line to shoot 2 as that foul was on Isabella Holtz. And her first shot is up and nothing but net. 41-26. The Yellowjackets have really had a pretty comfortable lead for the majority of the game. That's about halfway through that first quarter. They've felt like they've been in control. That is 42-26. Now, quick update. Our boys team is playing at Scott High School. It's the third quarter with 1:17 left. Scott 31 and the Bulldogs 28. So a good one down at Scott High School tonight. Hopefully our boys team can
Boone County
come back and get that win. They're only a 3-point game so far. Boone County, West Virginia. That's right.
I think they ran into Jessica White while they were on their way down today.
Maybe. That foul was on number 11, Peyton Trent.
How many is that on her? Do you remember?
I don't think she had any at halftime, did she, Chelsea?
Official stats here.
Yep. Can't stand and jump and swat. That'll be the 4th foul on number 14, Allie Trent.
Peyton's
or Allie
first.
Cheeseman.
Okay.
Peyton's first foul.
Peyton's first foul, okay.
Yep.
And Casey Underwood now will come in for Cheeseman. 42-26, 3:24 to go here in the third quarter. Maggie Fry with the ball. Turns it over. Here comes Peyton Trent. Trent's going to stop, shoot it off the mark, rebound.
And that is good defense by that defender.
A lay of Phelps. Phelps shots up and good. Lady Yellowjackets extend their lead to 18 here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Burt with the steal. And she's going to take it in and off the mark. That foul will be by number 11, Peyton Trent. That'll be her second foul, and Burt will go to the line to shoot 2. 2:42 to go here in the third quarter. Burke's first shot is up and no good. Second shot is in. 45 to 26 now. Sias controls the ball out front. Stolen by Quinn Bunch, and she'll miss the layup, and back come the Lady Bulldogs. Trent's three-point shot is just short. It will go out of bounds. Really feel
a momentum shift.
Yeah,
we need to just settle down, gain some composure. Once again, unfortunately, in the world that is girls high school basketball, we've talked about emotions. It's hard to get that basketball IQ to kick in and say, hey, this is doable. We just need to keep chipping away, one turnover at a time.
Right.
One turnover, convert. One turnover, convert.
Good play there by Quinn Bunch. Drove, took the defender, and then found number 13, Aaliyah Phelps, wide open. However, her shot has caused a stoppage in play as it's been jammed into the rim, the side of the rim there. For 15, Brooke Burnside now will check back in.
Yep.
Used every bit of the 5 seconds there.
And that was a good defensive possession. Good defensive possession.
It was. Did a good job.
That'll be a backcourt violation.
All right, here's the start. We got the turnover. Let's convert.
Satterfield's going to look inside to Holtz. Holtz attempts the shot. Burt just takes it out of her hand. She'll drive and she'll give to Bunch. Bunch is off, but rebounds to Fry. Fry then goes up strong, and she'll draw a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that is, I believe, number 5 on Cameron Satterfield. So she will foul out of the contest with 1:33 to go here in the third quarter. Peyton Trent will check back in.
You know, and unfortunately, her being young, that's a young foul right there, because you got to be a little bit smarter than that. They missed the layup. We don't want to foul. We want to get that ball. You know, the odds of them missing that layup are very slim. So she will learn. There's a lot of good to come out of Satterfield this year.
Yeah.
So her going to the bench right now is not anything that's going to hurt her as far as this game goes. I don't feel coached. So, but I think we have a lot to see of her.
Yes.
Second shot is up and good. 46-26, 46-26, largest lead of the game now for the Yellowjackets. Ball is stolen now by Fry. Fry's going to go coast to coast, lay it up and in. And here comes this spurt, yet another spurt for the Lady Yellowjackets. Isabella going to take a jump shot there. She'll be fouled by Arissa Burt. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the 4th team foul. On the Lady Yellowjackets. Isabella's first shot's up and in. Isabella has done a really good job at the free throw line tonight. Second shot is good. 48-28. And with 58 seconds to go here in the third, Coach Danny Bunch will take a 30 second timeout, and we will keep it here. Quick update on the boys' score. Doddridge County 32, Scott High School 31.
I noticed we have 3 starters on the bench. So some of these other kids that are going in, we don't want that to happen, but these other kids can go in and get some experience. That's something that's good. They get a chance.
Always a plus.
Yeah, but we just have a lot of fouls that we need to cut them out.
And do we know if our starting 5 is our true starting 5 yet?
I guess
Are we still trying to figure it out? Maybe, I don't know. It's a good time for coach to get some looks with different different sets in there, different rotation.
We do have senior J.C. Lipscomb, who've yet to be able to play here her senior year. She's battled a little bit of an injury. And so when she returns, obviously that gives some depth. And, to your point, early in the year, trying to work all that out. 48-28, 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And Williamstown will look to set up an offense here. They've got some of their substitutes in. They got a few starters in there as well. Burt's pass inside's off the mark. Rebound goes to Brooke Burnside. And back come the Lady Bulldogs. Trent's going to look to drive it in. Stops, pops, and just rolls off the rim. But a nice rebound there.
Nice rebound, yes.
Yeah. Coach, we said the same thing at the same time. Great minds think alike. Is that what they say?
Either that or both of us got blind hogs got acorns at the same time. I don't know which.
I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm just honored to have the same analysis as you. Okay, so first shot's up and off the mark there. Holds the second shot is good. Maggie Fry now leading the charge for the Yellowjackets. Shot is up, off the mark, but rebounded by freshman Fry. Gives to Phelps. Phelps going to throw inside. Good job there by Brooke Burnside. And Marley Sias will have possession. 3 seconds to go. I don't know that we see that. Yes, we do. Shots up and off the mark.
I wasn't sure we saw it either, but she got it done.
She got it done. At the end of 3, it's the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets 48. Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs 29. We'll be right back onto the VRC, Doddridge County.
It's Friday night under the lights at Klein Stansberry Stadium, where tradition meets pride and Bulldog Nation comes alive. Each game, we rise together for our team, for our community, and for every student in Doddridge County. This is more than football. This is our mission in motion. Bulldogs fight with pride. Bulldogs stand united, and Bulldogs never back down. From the classroom to the field, we are Doddridge proud. We are united to make a difference.
Doddridge County, you make the difference. Every cheer from the stands, every volunteer hour, every business partner, and every proud Bulldog family keeps our mission in motion. Because of you, our students are learning, leading, and thriving in the classroom, on the field, and in our community. From all of us at Doddridge County Schools, thank you for believing in our mission and standing united to make a difference every single day. Doddridge County Schools. Together, we are united to make a difference.
And welcome back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Cheeseman with the ball. She'll shoot the jumper off the mark. Rebound goes to Brooke Burnside. Burnside's inside to Holtz. Holtz looking for DeHaven. Good pass. Yeah. Good pass by Brooke DeHaven.
We got some hustle there, right?
We do.
We're going after it.
We do. And Cheeseman will bring it back out here to reset. A long three-point shot there by Peyton Trent. Off the mark. And a foul on the other end. Williamstown will go And now they'll shoot 2. That's Anna Cosner. That foul was on number 11, Peyton Trent.
Luckily, it was on Peyton Trent.
Yeah, I think that was Brooke DeHaven down there as well.
We appreciate that.
Her shot is up and off the mark. And Cosner's second shot is, again, off the mark, but Arissa Burt with the rebound, and she will miss. Rebound by Brooke Burnside, and the foul now is called on number 30, Arissa Burt, and the Lady Bulldogs will gain possession.
And that's what we need more of. I'm not sure if Brooke really got good position there, if she got lucky and was in good position, but because of being in that good position, she got the foul.
Yeah.
Girl tried to reach around, go over her back, and we were able to pick up a foul there to catch them off guard.
Yeah.
And we need more of that.
Good job there by the post players, breaking the press there for the Lady Bulldogs. Set something up, and here they go. Tight pressure defense all night long for the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets. The ball will last be touched by Williamstown, and the ball will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. 6:52 left in the fourth quarter. Pass now inside the Cheeseburger.
It was a nice pass.
It was a nice pass, good execution.
Good look.
Allie ran her off a screen, got that open look for the layup.
That is great.
Great job by Brooke Burnside there. On the inbound. 48-31. Haven now with possession, gives back out, and the Bulldogs will set up the next offensive set. The drive in, throws it up. Last touch by Williamstown. Jumper from the foul line's up, off the mark. And the Yellowjackets now will look to transition. Bunch kicks to Fry. Fry's shot from the corner, in and out. Rebound Gracie Montgomery, no good. Rebound by Isabella Holtz. (48-31). 5:50 to go. Good look inside to Holtz. She regathers. She's going to shoot it. Burke's going to block. And you can tell we've got a couple girls that's got 4 fouls. They're a little hesitant.
Well, yeah, I got you there.
Yeah. Oh, good steal by Cheeseman. Up to Trent. Trent to DeHaven. And DeHaven gets an and one. .525 remaining in the fourth quarter. And Brooke DeHaven will finish that three-point play. Good play there by the Lady Bulldogs. Stolen by Brooke DeHaven. She is off to the races. Lays it up and in. 48-36 now.
When she looks good, she looks really good, Coach. Yes, and I've seen that little bit of a guard come out of her a couple times already in these first 3 games, and that's what I like to see. Yeah. She's long. She can play the guard. She can play the post.
Yes.
She just needs some more confidence on that ball handling.
Bunch's shot up off the mark. Rebound is by Casey Underwood. She's trapped in the corner. And the coach is upset because she says she should have called a timeout. At the risk of me getting in trouble at the house, I would agree. She should have called a timeout.
Well, we still have a lot of the fourth quarter left.
You're going to help me out here, aren't you, Chelsea?
Well, I'm not going to hang out to dry, but
Here we go. Rebound, Brooke DeHaven. Here she goes. She has
Nice
Trent,
pass.
lays it up and off the mark. DeHaven with the rebound. Off the mark there, too. Rebound goes to Maggie Fry. It's tied up, and possession will go back towards the Yellowjackets. A little bit of life here,
I will
Coach.
say, we're battling.
Yep.
Now we're playing, battling, and contesting stuff. It's good.
4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Our clock cam, we've had all kinds of concerns with it. It is off right now. I will keep you updated, though. Jump ball, possession back with, I should say, Lady Bulldogs. 4:09 left. As the Lady Bulldogs continue to try to chip away here at what was one point a 20-plus point lead by the Lady Yellowjackets. Fry shots up and in. 50-36. That'll be a foul on number 3, Quinn Bunch. That'll be the third team foul of the fourth quarter.
2 quick buckets. We're back in the game, Coach.
Yep.
Burnside's going to inbound to Cheeseman. She's going to look to push the tempo. She's going to drive it in. Rebound to Haven. Kick to Underwood. Trent's going to line up a 3. Oh, just off the mark. Rebound, good position by Maggie Fry. And got away with one there. Rebound, Gracie Montgomery off the mark. The Haven pulls it down. Another opportunity here. Cheeseman's going to eye up a 3. And, just off the back iron. But there's Brooke DeHaven. Good rebound, good take. And she will draw I believe that's on number 30, Arissa Burt, and she'll go shoot too.
Some of you may not be old enough, but Oscar Robertson was a great player way back in the day, and he became an announcer.
Yeah.
And I almost pulled one of his. He'd just go, "Ah!" They finally canned him, but that was his famous saying because he got excited.
You worried about getting canned, Coach?
Yeah,
We're not going to can you, Coach.
I'll make sure they bring you back.
all right.
That's right. Isabella Holtz will check into the game now for Brooke Burnside. First half of of this 2-point free throw opportunity was off the mark for Brooke DeHaven. And she'll now line up her second shot. 3:12 left. And that shot's up and good. 50-37. See if they can't string a few stops here together. Williamstown probably going to look to be pretty patient here, I would imagine. Pass inside.
Too many
That's probably
steps.
a walk, but not called. Bunch will eye up a 3. She'll choose not to take it. And now Williamstown will reset it. My goodness gracious. She went for a walk in that lane. 2:25 left.
Well, something a little bit to be encouraged by. We were at blowout proportions, and now they're holding the ball.
Right.
So we've done something well.
Yeah, probably need to switch defenders here. Yeah, that's
So
Cheeseman has 4 fouls. She was hesitant to foul.
She was, and she's looking at her ball. What do you want me to do? And they sent Casey over.
Yeah. That'll be foul number 2 for the Lady Bulldogs here in the fourth quarter. 50-37, 2 minutes to go here. And Quinn Bunch is just dribbling all around here. Peyton Trent now will foul.
Now, when you really want a foul, it's hard to get one sometimes.
1:52 left. And now Casey Underwood will guard Quinn Bunch. And she's guarding her pretty tough. In fact,
That's close.
that was real close to 5 seconds. Now, Peyton's going to have to be careful now herself. In fact, that was foul number 5 for Peyton Trent. So 1:36 to go. Williamstown 50, Doddridge County 37. And Coach, to your point, yeah, it was getting real close to getting real ugly, and they have fought back
Yep,
here.
they have.
Underwood now will guard Bunch. Good hands there. Little Brooke DeHaven. Good play. Good play by Brooke DeHaven. Isabella Holtz with the ball. And they're going to get her for a walk. He'll get it on that end, but boy, missed it on the last one.
Yeah.
50-37, 1:19 to go in the contest. Night 1 of the KVI Invitational. Lincoln was winners of the first game as they beat Braxton County. Cheeseman with the steal. She's going to look, stop for a jumper. It's going to be short. Rebound to Haven. DeHaven. Good play by Brooke DeHaven. My goodness.
Like I said, when she looks good, she looks real good.
For sure. 50-39 now. And that'll be the 5th foul for number 14, Allie Cheeseman. She will go to the bench, and Tiana Solomon will check in. 45 seconds to go. Subs now will come in. That is Hayden Heaster, Tiana Solomon, and Brooke Burnside. 45 seconds to go. 50-39. Josh Todd, you did indeed hear Coach Craig Keller. First shot for Bunch is up and good. 51-39 now, excuse me. And she'll make her second as well, 52-39, 44 seconds to go. Here comes Brooke DeHaven. Clear down, lays it up. Probably got fouled, but no call. And Williamstown will probably look to run this last 30 seconds out. And let's see if they choose to foul. It's going to play, yep.
Stop.
Number 2, Tiana Solomon now with her first foul of the contest. And that will send Quinn Bunch back to the line. Bunch overall has...
Mr. Cheeseman, do you have an update on the boys' score?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I sure do. Doddridge County 42, Scott 34 with 25 seconds to go in the contest. So it looks
Liking the way that sounds.
Yeah, it looks like the boys are going to go down into tough territory and come out with a really good early season victory.
Over the Fighting Jesco Whites.
54-39 will indeed be the final of this contest. We will step away. We'll be right back with final stats, and we will update you on the next of the VRC Doddridge County broadcast. And welcome back. Final score, Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets 54, the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs 39. Guys, as we look at this this contest, what's some things that stick out, Chelsea?
Once again, another game down, and I found myself saying, what is our half-court offense? Do we have an offense in the half-court set? Still up in the air. Still unsure. If we're going to score in that transition, we got to do a better job of pushing the ball up the floor to get more transition looks.
Yep.
We got to do a better job of turning the ball over on the defensive side of the floor in the front court to create easier transition looks, because it's going to be a long game for us if we don't get the quick hits from the front court. If we're relying on a rebound and pushing it and going the full court, that's going to be hard on us, hard on our legs, especially with the depth of our bench right now.
Coach?
Well, I thought I'm proud of the girls. I feel better now than I did at halftime.
Yeah.
All right,
That's a
about
good
our
thing
team.
to say. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I thought our kids had grit and courage and come back. Very proud of the subs that hung in there and just battled. Casey and Marley come in and did a good job.
They did.
I'm sure there were others, but that's just in my head right now.
Yeah.
But the second half showed we could play well in spots. We just need more spots.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to turn into leopards or what. We need more of them good spots. We had them. I was very encouraged by the fourth quarter especially, but we need more consistency.
Yeah. The VRC Doddridge County Player of the Game for tonight is Miss Brooke Burnside. Miss Chelsea, talk about Brooke Burnside.
Brooke Burnside's getting Player of the Game tonight because she set screens all night. Very silent assassin for the Lady Bulldogs, setting good, solid screens all night. She held her poise. You never see her get emotionally unstable. She doesn't foul based on previous play, based on emotion. She's not selfish. She passes through the press. She knows where to be, does the dirty work behind the scenes for the Bulldogs. And she was on the floor the majority of the night tonight, except for a few minutes in that fourth quarter. So shout out to Brooke Burnside. Keep doing you, girl. You are a silent assassin out there, and you are a key player and a key part of holding this team together, especially when the wheels are falling off.
Yep. Yeah. She does the right thing, all the time.
Must be the Burnside in her, right?
She's not the coach's daughter, but she is a coach's daughter, so she has the team aspect in hand, and you can always count on her to do the right thing in every situation.
Yeah, and just a great kid, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about her presence on the court and, playing track and all that, running track, all this, but in the classroom, just in general, Brooke is a great kid. Congratulations, Brooke Burnside, the WVRC Doddridge County Player of the Game. Once again, the final score here, 54-39. Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets will advance to the championship game of the KVI, and that game is going to be determined. So we've got some weather coming in. We initially moved the games to tomorrow at noon. We were going to go ahead and have them. Harrison County Schools decided that they did not want to send anybody anywhere, and so we were then forced not to be able to have those games tomorrow. With Lincoln being from Harrison County. So we will rally the troops here. Mr. Scott Roby will get together with the ADs and the coaches, and we will bring all four teams back for night number 2. That will now feature game 1, the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs versus the Braxton County Lady Eagles in the consolation game, and then game 2 the championship game, Williamstown versus Lincoln. Final thoughts, Chelsea, anything?
Well, Coach Cheeseman, keep your head up. Please don't watch that second half and break it down, because I feel like you will lose a lot of sleep and you won't gain much knowledge. So save yourself some stress. No, they will get it together. It's just a matter of when. And it's very early still coming into this. Like I said, we could have been 2-0 very easily.
Yeah.
Tonight's game, shout out to Williamstown, because they were in control and they didn't lose their poise throughout the game. So I was very pleased with how they handled themselves as far as keeping control of the game. We never really had a chance to gain that control, and that's all things that we have plenty of time to work on, because like we spoke on before the game started, postseason's what matters when it comes down to it. So we'll work all the kinks out before then and be rolling heading into that tournament, and we should be good to go.
Yeah.
A lot of time left.
Well, that's very encouraged, especially the second half and into the fourth quarter. There's still a lot of things we need to clean up, but we played hard. And I showed her something I used to say to the kids is, in a lot of the teams, that would be their yell when they went back on the floor. It's hard, smart, and together.
Yeah.
Now, we definitely had the hard part pretty much all night. They're playing hard, and at times they showed the ability to work together, and at times they played smart. If they put all three of them together,
there you go.
It'd be great.
And not just smart as a person, but smart as a team.
And basketball knowledge.
Yeah, basketball IQ, and that's something we got to break down during the week. Unfortunately, and you can't coach basketball IQ. You either got it or you don't. So that makes it hard for everybody. So we just have to learn as a team and, start gelling, start meshing, and that comes with playing more games.
Yeah, that's it. Well, as we mentioned earlier, we do have some live streaming coming up next week. We will make sure to push that schedule out, and we'll also give you an update on the final round or the final night of this tournament. I will say this, that we've got some Doddridge County High School wrestling live stream coming soon, looking to add a few more of those. Had a couple folks come forward and say, hey, we think we'd like to broadcast some wrestling. And so that is awesome. So look for that. We got a lot of boys basketball coming up with Clint Adams and Nate Wright. They did a great job the other night at Tyler County, and they will be on several boys games coming up. So we will push all of that out. Once again, final tonight, the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs fall to the Williamstown Lady Yellowjackets by the score of 54-39. We thank you for tuning in. And as always, win or lose, it's a great night to be a Bulldog.
Absolutely.
You've been watching live streaming coverage of Doddridge County High School Bulldog basketball, brought to you by Doddridge County Schools in conjunction with WVRC 104.7 FM. Thank you for joining, and tune in next time for continued live streaming coverage of Bulldog basketball on WVRC Doddridge County Facebook and WVRC Doddridge County YouTube. Doddridge County basketball broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.